That's
Great
enough.
finish, by the way. Great.
Agreed.
Finish.
Guys, I want to show you something just quickly. I didn't know how many people I was going to get on. I want to show you a little video that I made. Sorry, I was actually asked by Dave, Irish Hotspur. Big up to Irish Hotspur. Please go and subscribe to Dave and Jack. They do a fantastic job and putting a lot of hard work for everyone. I was asked to do a video about my predictions for this season. I want to show you guys this, and then I'm going to show you afterwards some of the comments that I got in the comment section as to my predictions. I want to see how far off I am. Enjoy this. This is 1 minute of me. I think I had a bit more weight back on me then. My face is a bit thinner now. Just thought I'd put that out there before this starts.
And things started for us. Next, we have Savva from Football Heritage TV. He likes to think that he's negative. I like to think that he can be pretty balanced from time to time, and we'll see what his season predictions are. He can be pretty hard on himself, I think, with his own predictions. So let's see what he has to say.
Yes, this is my predictions for Irish Hotspur to Dave and to Jack. So you want to know, where do I think Spurs will finish this season? I think at the moment, at the time of recording this video, I'm going to go for 7th. The reason being, I don't think we have strengthened at all. I think adding Solanke completely doesn't change any of the deficiencies at the back, the poor tactics, the fact that we concede so many goals, and his inability to change and adapt. I think in the FA Cup, we'll get to the quarterfinals. The League Cup, I think we'll also get to the quarterfinals. I think we'll make the last 16, maybe the quarterfinals of the Europa League. 7th in the league. Top goal scorer, given injuries, will be Dominic Solanke. And our player of the year will be Mickey van der Ven, because he's the quality player in the club. Don't all hate me at once. I just can't see things are getting better. I don't bury my head in the sand. Bye.
Don't bury your head in the...
How dare you be so positive?
Right. So that was my prediction, right? Now, it looks like I was overly positive in the FA Cup, talking about the quarterfinal. Right, we didn't even make the 5th round, did we? I think we got knocked out in the 4th round. Is that right?
4th round, wasn't it? Yeah.
Right. Okay. So positive Savva for 1, right? All right. I said quarterfinals of the League Cup. We made the semi-finals. Negative Savva, right? I said we'd make the quarterfinals of the Europa League.
Got that right.
So far.
We're there.
We're there. Right. And then I said we'd finish 7th in the Premier League.
14.
I must have been smoking a massive joint on that day or something, because 7th now, guys, looks amazing. Now, right? Now, I want to show you, have a look at some of these comments. And if this is one of the people in the chat, I am not sorry for calling you out. I am not sorry at all. Let's have a look at some of the lovely things that were said about me, shall we? This was immediately after that video in Dave and Jack's chat. It was, Savva, what a surprise. What surprise, guys? What surprise? I was too positive, right? What surprise?
Well, yeah.
Come out with a smile on your face, mate.
Savva, what a surprise that you predicted 7th when we're actually 14th. Next one. I can't understand these Spurs fans. I think Savva actually supports Arsenal.
That was a thing for a while. That was a thing for a while that you were on AFTV.
Yep. I support Arsenal. Bearing in mind, this is all off the back of that video you just saw.
Yeah.
Right? So we've got Savva, what a surprise. Savva supports Arsenal. The next one's quite good. I like this next one. Welcome, Barry. Is some toxic negativity happening amongst you guys. Most non-Spurs experts are predicting full 4th, 5th. And the person underneath has come in and said, I've seen Arsenal fans predicting 3rd. Yet our own fans think 7th. It's disgusting, to be honest. Yes, it is disgusting predicting 7th when you're 14th in the Premier League table. Ready? This is a good one.
Positions off, lad.
It's a good one. Said 6th or 7th, ye of little faith. If we had Solanke in the depth in squad, Bergvall, Archie, Moore and co last season, we would have finished 3rd or higher. If we had a fully fit Bentancur and a top right winger. Low block without a proper 9, we struggled. I tell you what, how wrong can you be? Ye of little faith over here. Ye of little faith. I'm calling these people out now. Dean Drury, Savva is the king. I'm just going to leave it at that. If that's all right. Savva is the king. Savva is the king.
You're only missing... You're only missing the town crier, aren't you?
Sides of his mouth. calls Ange a terrible coach, says Tottenham have terrible players, yet they finished 5th. So it's either average players and the coach done an excellent job, or the players are great and Ange was poor. Now, what I love about Dean Drury is Savva said Ange a terrible coach. Tick, he has. Savva has said many times on here that I don't think these players, Lupo, we've debated this. I don't think these players are terrible. No, I don't think this is a terrible squad. So Dean Drury, again, he looked like a bit of a dick. This guy, Savva is extremely negative. Hard to believe he is real or just lives off the clickbait. I predicted 7th. We're 14th. This guy, by the way, every day I do a show, he comes into my comments afterwards telling me I'm a shit fan. Every day. It's not the last we've seen of him, by the way. He's come back in. Dermot has common sense. Well done, mate. That's Dermot he's talking about, Dermatron. At least 2 trophies. Ange is a winner. Spurs are losers. Ange is too powerful to stop even the haters. Now, just to tell you all how YouTube works, if you say nice things like Dermot did, and big up Dermot, lots of love for Dermot. Dermot predicted Spurs will win the Europa League and the League Cup and finish 3rd or 4th in the Premier League, right? That's the reaction you get if you say nice things. Common sense. When you are, even I was wrong, but when you are right, the Spurs won't be doing any of those things. You're negative. And the last one, can't stand Savva. Can't spell either, but I won't hold that against him. Can't stand Savva. Nothing but money grabbing off true Spurs fans. Only talks about negative press. Boring, boring Savva. Put your Arsenal shirt and piss off to the scummers.
He's missing put Arsenal shirt on. Bad English there. Really bad. And I'm dyslexic.
Sav, I'm looking at this. I'm looking at the comments that are coming up over the last couple of minutes. Anthony White, I think you should buy 18 subscriptions now, as you said, Savva Zaguna. Over to you.
Savva, if I'm honest, Savva, if I'm honest, I think they got it spot on with what they said in the comments, didn't they? About you,
Savva Zaguna.
Unbelievable.
Phil Peer as well.
True, no? You're a gooner. You're getting off, you're making the money grabbing off Spurs fans.
Ellie did think you were twerking a bit the other week, didn't she, Sav?
Yeah, he was.
I was going to say, like, all that's
exactly
missing from those comments, seriously.
Let's give it. Savva gives you crap about Archie Gray and everything else. Let's give it back to him. He deserves it. It's his what?
You know,
I don't think any of those people were wrong in what they've said. I think they were absolutely correct. And especially this guy next to me, he talks absolute waffle, but he must be right as well.
He's a mole. You know what? I reckon Savva's a mole that's been planted by Robbie Lyle. What do you reckon?
Oh, could be.
I reckon you're right.
But you know, one thing that's missing from all this, the town crier walking behind Savva going, unclean! Bring out your dead! Unclean!
You know what? Do you know the funny thing?
So what have your kids got planned for Mother's Day? If it's anything like last year, I'll have a scrummy breakfast in bed. Wasn't it burnt toast, Susan? Helena.
Right? That is off of one video that was made before the start of the season. If I was to go through, and I haven't got the time for it, but if I was to go through, right, every single show I've done and seen all the comments about you're going to be in the mud, Savva, when we win the League Cup, when we win the FA Cup, when we finish top 4, Ange will turn it around when the players are back. I just, receipts. People forget there are receipts. The same way, if Spurs win the Europa League, I've got to sit here and go, I was wrong. But these people, it's...
Savva, hold it, mate. You won't need to say that, mate. Don't.
The mud is so dry, mate. You're safe. Yeah. The mud's dry. You're safe. Don't worry about
it. It's very easy, isn't it? It's very easy to just put comments in, don't appear, and then sort of like disappear. You know, just like, oh, I didn't say that.
No, they come back. These people. So can I just tell you one last thing on that video? The funny thing about that video is there's 4 Spurs YouTubers in a row that all predicted 7. It was me, Kate, Marlon, and I want to say Dorset Lee, mate, and maybe him or one other. 4 of us in a row predicted 7. Yet in the comments, It was
Not
one of them.
Yeah, you know why, Savva?
Not one of them got
We've been so used to top four. I think that's
because they're nice. They're nice people, Savva, and you're not clearly.
Sorry, why are you here? Why are you here?
I'm here just to stir today. I'm here just to stir.
Are we at Tottenham TV picked someone better than you today to go on their show? So now you can come on here. Is that what's going on? You're the big channels these days, eh?
No. I'm there for Chelsea, mate. Don't worry.